These are sea kindly virtues that many boats don't deliver. And take a look at the sparkle on that all-grip finish after a full season's use. Here the Alarion meets a bit more wind. It's blowing about 15 true and she heels to the breeze, but that 2,200-pound bulb keel down below asserts a very firm righting moment that keeps the boat on her feet and driving forward. On a reach, the jib remains fully powered because the vang effect of the Hoyt boom prevents wasteful jib twist-off. On a more downwind course, the jib wings itself out like an automatic whisker pole, with the boom again maintaining leech tension for full sail power. This makes a very balanced rig for running free with full sail power. The jibe is a piece of cake. In heavy winds, it helps to trim in the main first to minimize the slam factor. Here's a demonstration of tight turning under sail. This is what I call the man overboard drill, which of course shouldn't happen and will not happen if everyone stays seated in the cockpit. But as you can see, the ability of this Alarion to turn in its own length brings the boat right back to whatever has dropped overboard. I've picked up a lot of hats that way. We'll do it again. This may look like showboating, but it has a very useful emergency application, and 90% of the boats out there can't do it. As you can see, I'm sailing here without even bothering to change sides. To tack, just ease the tiller over. There's nothing else to do. This no-hassle approach to sailing allows you to take non-sailors out without a lot of unnecessary tension and shouting of orders. Let your guests relax and savor the special pleasure of moving silently with the wind. It doesn't have to be hard or wet or frightening. This boat eliminates intimidation by design. This is just a beauty shot because this is the prettiest girl at the dance. Look at that delicate sheer, the eager bow, the shapely stern. This boat was the late Carl Shoemaker's master stroke, and here he found that elusive harmony of things that work as well as they look. I've sailed a lot of boats and designed a lot of boats, but I've never received as many compliments as this boat draws wherever she sails or anchors. Bravo, Carl. You sure got it right on this one, and I know that's not easy. This will demonstrate the Alarion's directional stability. With just a shock cord around the tiller, she sails herself, to windward, with no hands-on from the skipper. Directional stability, which means the ability to hold course, is something that full-length keelboats like to claim as their exclusive domain. But as you can see, that's a fallacy because a well-designed fin keel and spade rudder will give excellent directional stability, plus more speed and far greater maneuverability. It may help to remember that an arrow doesn't need a full-length feather to fly straight, and by the same token, a boat doesn't need a full-length keel to sail straight. And note the clean wake, which is the mark of an efficient underbody with minimum drag. With this Alarion, you get a rare combination of virtues. She looks good, sails fast, turns on a dime, balances well, and completely relieves you of the need to line up crew. Now we are headed outward and seaward. I should probably shift my weight to windward here, but the Alarion's high ballast ratio makes her very stiff. Still, one would probably sail better from the windward side, where you can more clearly see the oncoming wind and waves. Once past the light tower, the ocean swell sets in and the sun starts to sink lower. The breeze is steady, the boat is classy, and all's right with the world. So when you choose to sail off into the sunset, let me assure you that it's better with the prettiest girl at the dance, the classic Alarion Express 28.